Welcome to episode number 6 of his Dallas Stars NHL 21 franchise series. And today I'm going to be playing the Dallas Stars. The Dallas Stars last game of the regular season against the Wild at home at American Airlines Center. There's something we are playing for in this episode, and I'll show you the standings right now and show you what we're playing for. As you can see, Staten, 93 points, leads the team right there. I believe he's on. I think that's two. There's and that's two guys. I think Ben and Staten, or Ben and Radulov. They're not nowhere near him, or at least somewhere where to maybe pass him. But obviously, in real life, last year Staten didn't play. Well, he played 2 games, I think, because he had the hip surgery after the 2019-2020 season. Missed, and then he only played like 2 games in 2021, and that was. He did score 2 goals, and then that was in the last like 5 games of the year. I think he played 2 games. Then I think after they were eliminated from the playoffs, they shut him down for the year. But what we're playing for is not the division. We're not playing for that. We already clinched that. I don't know when we clinched it, but it's between the last episode and this episode. If you haven't seen the last episode, right up here on the side, top right corner, there should be an icon that pops up at the beginning of the video. We have 110 points. We're 52, 23, and 6. 110 points, like I said. The Blues have 95 points. Avalanche have 90. Jets have 87. I believe, and the Stars already clinched the division. The Blues, the Avalanche, and the Jets are already clinched the playoff spot. And then the Pacific Division. If you do hear noise, I have a door open because I don't want it closed, and my dog just ran in here. Sorry about that. The other one just left. The younger one did. The older one's still next to me. But if you hear like panting, whatever, it's them running in and out. Because I don't want the door closed because it's warm in here. I do have the fan on though still because it's still a little warm. And then in the Pacific Division, the Flames. And then, like I was saying, the Pacific Division, the Flames have 110 points, Oilers have 108. That no one has clinched that division yet, but they both made the playoffs. Same thing for the Golden Knights and the Ducks. And then in the Atlantic Division, the Maple Leafs have clinched that division. Sabres have clinched the playoff spot, 107 points. That's like the complete opposite of real life. Tampa Bay, 102 points, clinched the playoffs. Panthers, 99 points. Bruins, 98 points. All of them have clinched the playoff spot. And then the Metro Division, there's only 3 mates in it. It's the Capitals who won the division, Penguins, and the Rangers. So, but what we're playing for, basically, is, let's look at the entire lead. Maple Leafs have 111 points. We have 110, along with the Capitals and the Flames. So I think, and right now, they have us as second best. So that means, in my opinion, or in my mind, we have a tiebreaker over the Capitals and the Flames. If we have all of 110 points, which we do, we're second. Maple Leafs are in front of us by 1 point. So if we win and they lose in regulation, we might clinch the President's Trophy. I think we do. Because right now, in my mind, because they have us in second place over the Capitals and the Flames, who all 3 of us have 110 points, we're in front of both of them. So I think we have a tiebreaker over both of them. So if we win and the Maple Leafs lose in regulation, we clinch the President's Trophy, I think. And then, but if somehow say the Maple Leafs win, or say they get 1 point and we win, then we get tied, and then I'm not sure there's a tiebreaker there, but say they win, and then they automatically win the President's Trophy. But I think if we can win against the Flames, we at least clinch the Western Conference. I'm not exactly sure. I'll show you the standings after the game, just because to show you if we won the Eastern, if we clinch the Western Conference and or the President's Trophy, or neither, which hopefully it's at least one of those 2. But yeah, so actually, hold on, I think I have to kick my dogs out because they're being really weird. So I have to stop filming, but I'll get into the game in that slip. So I had to close the door fortunately, because no one was down in the living room, and we have this gate that we can put across where they didn't stay on that side, but no one was out there, so I have to close the door, do the fan on, so it shouldn't be that warm, hopefully. But I just don't want them in here, because just in case they start play fighting, I don't want that on camera. Or I don't want, not that, well, I don't want the noise on camera, that's what I'm trying to say. But, yes, it is 9/11, 20-year anniversary, which, I mean, obviously I was born on May 1st, 2006, so I was born 5 years about almost 5 years after, and obviously, I was born about 5 years after, well, just under 5 years after 9/11, obviously I don't remember anything when I was like, born or anything. No, when you're a toddler, you don't really remember anything, but, obviously my mom and dad remember it, and a lot of people didn't. I think they said like 100 million people don't know what happened. Because they weren't born yet, or they were a toddler and don't remember. But my mom and dad do. I think there was like close to 3,000 people were killed between the planes, the two World Trade Centers, the Pentagon, and obviously between the two World Trade Centers, the Pentagon, and everyone on the planes. But just in 1993, those passengers and crew stormed the cockpit, forced that plane to crash because it was heading to D.C. It was heading to our nation's capital, probably gonna hit the Capitol or the White House. Probably the Capitol though, because it's the U.S. Capitol. I mean, it's the U.S. Capitol. So, and President Bush, I think it was Senate Bush. He was actually in Florida at some school, seeing the kids, and then the Vice President, all the government officials, or I had to go in some bunker, like a tornado bunker or whatever, at the White House. And obviously, like I said, the second Bush, the son of the first Bush, was the president, and he, like I said, he was at some school in Florida. So, but yeah, it was I think 19 hijackers, and 4 planes crashed. And the reason why 993 obviously went down is because the passenger and crew stormed the cockpit, but they already knew what happened to the North Tower, South Tower, and the Pentagon because it was all over the news of what happened. And obviously, back then you actually had to call. There was like phone in the back of the seats, and you need to pay for them, but somehow they got into work. So obviously, they told them like, oh, plane at the North Tower, South Tower, and the Pentagon, and that's why they formed the plan, which number one was to make sure they did it over a rural area where there were just trees and nothing except for trees. And then number one for them was to at least get the plane down, but number two was to actually take over the control and fly the plane. Because I think there was a pilot on the plane. That was like only a pilot for like single engine planes, or one where it's just like small planes, like a private plane. But unfortunately, they did obviously the plane did crash. That was their priority, and second on their priority list was obviously to take over the control of the plane and fly it and land it somewhere. But they did the plane down, so it saved probably a lot more lives because it was only at 45 minutes away from D.C. So, yeah. So if you watch this video and you lost like a relative, well, sorry. And they're always in our thoughts, and they'll never be forgotten. We will never forget this day. It's only been 20 years. For some people that were actually remember it, feel that it was just yesterday, probably. But we will never forget this day. Now let's get into the game. Right now. I didn't lose any, like, uncles. I don't think I lost anyone. But at my school, not currently, but my old school, like, when I still went to public school, someone said that their uncle or something was, like, on the level where the plane hit. On the World Trade Center, whatever. I'm not sure what tower it was, but North Towers hit first, fell second, and then it was the other way around for the South Tower. Yeah, do I do any, like, alternates? No, I just did normal uniforms the last game of the regular season. I don't think the Wild are making the playoffs, I don't think. But style traditional, length 4 minutes, still is semi-pro, which is the second easiest difficulty in this game. It's one step above rookie, which is rookie is the easiest difficulty in this game, but semi-pro is the second easiest difficulty in this game, and the organized trainer is beginner. Let's get into the game. Okay, the Wild are not making the playoffs. I'm not sure if there's any spots open for. I'm not sure if any of the playoff spots in either conference if there's any still like still TBD. I'm not sure. Here we go. Let's watch a condition. James Sabalski. Talbot is a goaltender for the Wild. Pretty good season. Sub 900 save percentage though. And Anton Khudobin's a goaltender for us. 7-4-1 with 1 shutout. That was in the last episode. We shut out the Golden Knights 8-0 in Vegas. I had no idea Khudobin was gonna play this game. I don't set that up. It's 7-4-1, so he's only started 12 games. Here we go, and that was a turnover and then a big hit, but there's a penalty right off the bat. And they're saying Borden. They're saying Borden on Hastinen on that big hit. So we turned it over. We won the open and draw of the game. Yeah, we won the open and draw of the first period. We turned it over, and then Hastinen hit a die hard against the boards, but unfortunately he wasn't, the Wild player wasn't letting it to Hastinen, so it's Borden. So right off the bat, the Wild on the power play shot stopped by Khudobin. Now it's in the corner, and I got the putt. Good play by number 12, and it goes down the ice. Talbot did it behind the net and passed it to Matt Dumba. Up ahead to Matt Zuccarello, the former star. Here we go. Here's Zuccarello down low to the slot. It's saved by Khudobin. Here's Johns, who in real life is retired, who just retired, but in this game he's still playing for the Stars, and we still do have Jason Dickinson, although in real life he was traded to Vancouver. Here in town, the Wild. Pass to the slot, Parisi! And that just went wide of the net. He was trying to hit. Puck was, when he hit the puck, the Stars player at the puck at the same time he shot it, and that just went wide of the left post. Here's Falala, I think, I'm not watching his name. Minute 5 to go in the power play. There's 8:25 to go in the period. Here's Granlund, good save by Khudobin. Should not pass that out, but I do. Here's Granlund, and that missed the net, I think. That's sit down. Dumba did it at center. 50 seconds to go on the power play. 10 to go in the period, and that is offside on the Wild. You can see probably fan appreciation night here in Dallas. Obviously, it's awesome name of the Redder season, but not of the year, because obviously they're made in the playoffs. We won our last 5 games also. Here we go. Coming in, shot, kind of got hit as he shot it, and Khudobin passes out to Ethan Bear, a defenseman we signed during the season via free agency. His previous team was the Oilers. Here's Sturgeon. Here's Johansson. Up ahead to Bonino. In the right circle, to the slot, picked off by me. Hey, that's cross-checking. Okay, well, we did it down. Towel hit the side of the net, but he did it. And leaves it there. 15 seconds to go. Here's Sturgeon. And I think I bumped something. Here we go, 10 seconds to go on the power play. We're only 2.5 minutes into the hockey game. Here we go. Here's Greenway. Blocked. It's in the state that you went. Another shot is stopped, and we kill it off. Out of the box is Miro Hastinen. Here's Fonser. It's bumped. Still has it, though. And his shot was blocked. Talbot passes out to Hunt, though. Not sure who that is. Here we go. Here's Radulov. In real life, was out, not most of the year, but was out some of the year with an injury. Shot by Ben! He scores! What a pass on Radulov, and what a shot by Jamie Benn, the captain. Number 30 for the captain, as he scores 4:27 into the hockey game, 1-0 Dallas. So Ben gets 30 goals, as he gets his 30th goal here in the last game of the regular season, assisted by Radulov and Lundell as we win the faceoff. Up ahead, Ben trying to get after, big hit by Jamie Benn, and now, whoa, I almost went in, almost trickled in, but did not. That was close, actually, closer than you thought. Here we go. And we lose the face-off. The Wild are 5-2-3 in their last 10. Here we go. Up ahead, shot, glove save by Khudobin, he throws it out. Here's Saden after a touch pass by Ben. Shot in the circle, good save by Talbot, and he covers with 13:17 remaining. Like I said, Radulov was out some of the year. He took going in and out with injuries, or with an injury, and I think then he had surgery on some muscle in his chest after the season. And Obviously, Ben Bishop did not play at all in this game he has. Here's a turnover. Out in front, good save by Hudobin. I'm not sure why Hudobin started. I'll take that. But it was just the CPU did it. Probably doesn't, just because it's the last game of the season. And Hudobin, I do like Hudobin. Here's Fox up ahead to Hastings. It's with that Borden penalty. But we did kill off that penalty. Shot kind of ate up Talbot or handcuffed him. But he doesn't make the save. 10:36 remaining. Like I was saying, Radulov, Ben Bishop actually had a knee surgery after the 2019-2020 season, and he was out the entirety of last year. Here's shot by Johns. He scores! Stephen Johns! I believe that was Stephen Johns. Yeah, Stephen Johns, 5th of the year. 9:36 in an odd game, and the Stars lead by a pair. Just by Fonsa. Fonsa won the face-off. Went back to Johns. Here's Fonsa who lost the face-off now. Here's Rast. And he got through those people, the Stars players. And he did a shot, but stopped by Owen. Passes it out, though. Here's Fonsa up against the boards. Hit the Como. Now it's in a wild dude did out of that with the putt. And Suter does a toe drag with no one around. I just killed Zuter, or whatever his name is. Not, I almost said Sewer. Now Pavelski got killed. Here's Como. Shot! Oh, almost got through the 5-0 of Talbot. No, it didn't. 7:33 remaining. Here we go. Back to point Johns! A damn blocked by Talbot. Here's Pavelski from the circle blocked. Now Durian behind the net. Across to the side, got his own rebound. Or not his own rebound, but got his own pass after it was blocked. And that shot is stopped. Hintz in the corner to not get the putt. 6 minutes to go in the first period here in Dallas. 2-0 Dallas. Here we go. Picked off by Denis Durianov. With Pavelski and Denis Durianov got crunched. Here's Brodin. And Brodin got bodied off the putt. Durianov gets it up to Robertson. Here we go. Here's Robertson, number 21. And a good save. But he gets his own rebound. To the slot, Pavelski. He scores! Joe Pavelski. And a nice feed by Robertson. And it's 3-0 Dallas here in the first. Number 33 for Joe. And it's 3-0 Dallas. Let's go. 3:51 to go in the first. Assisted by Robertson and Durianov. Flip ended. And also, like I said, Ben Bishop had knee surgery after the 2019-2020 season. And in the bubble, he only played like 2 games. And obviously didn't play at all last year. And who knows if he's going to play this year or not. This upcoming season, that's what I mean. Here's the Wild dumped in. 3:30 remaining in the first period. 3-0 Dallas. Here in Dallas. Here's Camano. Camano got killed. Following up is Dickinson. Here he comes. And his shot was shoved wide. And someone's got hit hard. Robertson at the punt. Shot by Dickinson. He scores. 4-0 Dallas. 30 goals for Dickinson. So Dickinson and Benner at 29 both did a goal in this game. And they both have 30 now. 4-0 Dallas. With, I'm not sure how much, but 4-0 Dallas with 2:12 to go in the first. Assisted by Robertson, so he's assisting on back-to-back goals. Here's Bear, his pass blocked. Here's Sadin, back the other way, across Radulov, and that was blocked, I believe, by maybe a player for the Wild. Lundell in the corner, he just got hit the Neptune. Here's Sadin, and he just missed the wide-open net. And I hit a skate and went out of the zone. And pass to Ben. Spins around. Shot! Just missed the net. Might have hit the post. And that went out of the zone. I tried to keep it in, but couldn't. 5.3 to go. Now I have line 4 out there. Taliano, Fonsa, and Como. And we win the face-off. Here's Klimber. Looking for a buzzer beater. Good save. And that is the period. But Dallas gets 4. As the Stars lead 4-0 after 1 period of play here in Dallas. Now outshot them 13-9, so they did have some. They out-hit us 10-8. We outshot them 13-9, like I said. Time attack 246 to 121 in favor of us. Passing 90% for them, 66.7% for us. Face-off 6-6. Penalty minutes 2-0 in favor of us. Power plays we haven't had one. They have had one and they didn't score, so they're 0 for 1. We have no power play minutes. They have 2 power play minutes. And neither team has a shorthanded goal. We did get 4 goals, though, in that first period. And that's in the second period right now with the Stars up 4-0. And Sandin wins the draw. Start period number 2 up to Ben. And shove in the circle. Good save by Talbot. To the slot. And that was bouncing around. Here's Ben. Ben on a rubber. Lost the punt. It was off the pad of the goaltender Talbot. And now he lost the punt there too. Up ahead to Klimberg. Klimberg got killed. But Radjob got the punt. But Suter took it away. And he just got killed. A lot of hitting going on. Here's Sadin. Sadin shoots it. Good save by Talbot. 17:06 remaining. Upper tickets are now on sale. Get them while they still last. Upper bowl, lower bowl, club seats, and luxurious suites, I believe it said. Here we go. That's what it said in my Dundodds game, which was the last episode of that series. Here we go. Here's Gurianov in the slot. He scores! Gurianov! And it's 5-0 Dallas. Number 22 for him. 3:22 into the second. 5-0 Dallas. 5-0 on Talbot, I believe. Assisted by Pavelski and Bear. Bear hasn't had a goal yet, and he's played like 30 games. It's Pote. And here's Hintz now. He might have a break. Going over. It's a sort of a breakaway. Lost a putt, and then got it back, but then his shot might have hit the outside of the net, or the outside of the post. Here's the wild shot. Love save by Hudobin. Passes it to Lindell, who's like 2 feet in front of him. Hintz could not do that. Lost the putt, and he was offside when Pavelski came up. 14:31 remaining. When the face-off, here's Bear, and he got through everyone, and he just got killed after he shot it. Hintz almost got that putt in the corner, and he just got bulldozed. Not really. Up to Robertson, who just came off the bench. Oh, there was someone there, but it was blocked. Here's Gurianov. Shot! It's saved. They didn't sit in the corner now. To the slot, Gurianov! He scores again! Sitting in the period and sitting on the game for Dennis Gurianov. That's 6-0 Dallas now. And there goes Talbot. Doesn't even make the half of the game, and Stalot's the backup. There's 12:20 to go in the second period. So Talbot only lasted just under half of the game. The pass, we won the face-off. Pass by Dennison, or pass by Klimber to Dennison. Shot! Almost ate up Stalot. We made the save. Dennis turned off 1 away from the hat trick, and there's still half a game to go. Give or take. Face-off 7 in favor of us. And we won the face-off. Here's Klimberg. Back to Haston, and that was blocked. Held in by Klimberg, and that was saved by Stalot. Here's Zuccarello, the former Starlight I said earlier. He just lost the putt. Here's Haston, but now Zuccarello has it as he gets the turnover from Haston to Rast in the right or left circle. Now it's Pote around, and Zuccarello got that one. Back to Brodin, down to Rast. Back to Zuccarello, he shoots, stopped by Hudobin. Now passing in the empty corner, picked up by Dennison, turned over, and just pass, hit Hudobin, and went into the corner. Here's Robertson, down between 25, for the one on the boards. Good save by Stalot. He passes out to Brodin, and he got bumped off the putt. Still has it though. Over to Rast, and he just got killed. Onside play. Here's Camano. Braden free, and his shot was stopped by Stalot. Here's Brodin, not past Camano. Then the slot. Greenway. The Rast. Good save by Hudobin. Now picked up by Ben. Over to John, who has scored in this game. Trying to poke the putt away. Could not. Shot stopped by Stalot. And he pins the putt up against his shoulder. 5:20 on the down in the period. Here we go. A wicked one-timer that hit the crossbar over the post. That was Radulov in the right circle, or just above the right circle. But unfortunately, hit the crossbar and or the post. Or hit the crossbar or the post. Here's Ben after Sadin just got killed. Here's Radulov almost in that putt. Here we have 3:40 remaining in the second period. 6-0 Stars. I not forgot. Stunning icing. No, it's beat by Pavelski. Beat the icing. And a backhand was stopped by Salot. 2:56 remaining. And we don't win the draw. Another shot was blocked. Now Pavelski hit the die, got the putt, and backhand, they're stopped. Almost was put in their own net, I think. Past the Dumba, up to Falali, I don't know. Here we go, Hintz, down around the die, to Pavelski, did save. Here we go to the slot, hit States, and Stars, both two Stars players are tied up by two Wild players. 30 seconds to go, Wild and down the board, shot stopped by Hudobin. Pass down to Hastinen. Hintz to Duryanov. There's 6 seconds left. Turned over. Here in the Wild looking for a buzzer beater into the corner. Picked up by Hintz to Pavelski. And that is the end of the second period. 6-0 Dallas. Or what's the score? So yeah, 6-0 Dallas after 40 minutes here in Dallas. So we're out shooting 28-14, and then we had 5 shots in that second period. Yeah, well, first period we outshot them 13-9, in the second period we outshot them 15-5. So the shots in the second period were 3-1, and then the face-off 6-6 in the first period, 7-1 in favor of us in the second period, and the goals obviously 4-0 in favor of us in the first period, and 2-0 in favor of us, or 4-0 in favor of us in the first period, and 2-0 in favor of us in the second period. Now let's get into the third period with the Stars up by 6. And Sadin open draw to start period number 3. Stars lead by half a dozen. Up to Ben. Got through like four Wild players, and he sent the puck wide. That was some good movement and horrendous defense for the Wild. Zugro hits that puck after it was fired wide. Here we go. Up ahead. And that was a dangerous pass. Not dangerous, but good for the Wild, but unfortunately Wild player to receive a pass. Couldn't receive it cleanly at the post by Sadin, and it stays alive. Sadin with a tight angle. Might have hit the post again, or it was stopped by Stalot. And it's dumped in. And here's Klimbert up ahead to Radulov. And I just ran into a die. That's nice. Here we go, and that was a failed toe drag. Picked up by, I believe, Robertson. Or Duryanov, well, that's Duryanov right there, and he's offside by 10 feet, maybe more. Face-off will be in the left. Will be in the. I don't know what. That's the left circle of the Stars zone. 15-10 to go in the game. We're up by 6. The pass by Duryanov, or excuse me, the pass to Duryanov. Shot just missed the net through screens. Here's Granlund, and he got pinned up against the boards. Somehow he got the puck out of there. Up to Fallout. Well, and that, he tried to toe drag, but Bear broke it up. Up to Hintz. Hintz turned the puck over, but a big hit. And the Stars did the puck back and did it out. Here's Pavelski. Got hit. Duryanov's trailing, though. And there was no one turning towards the net. Bear! Looking for his first goal as a Star and of the season, I think. Or for, not. First goal of the, as a Star, at least. Is he injured? No, he's not, but Bear let him for his first goal. At least as a Star. He might have a goal this season, but as a Star he doesn't. I think he doesn't have a goal at all. That point is not, he doesn't have a goal as a Star. He might have a goal this year, though. He does have like 10 assists. Here we go. Up there, Bonino, good save, rebound, score, Greenway. And there goes Hudobin's shutout, and it's 6-1. Jordan Greenway, number 17 on the year, 8:28 into the third period. And the Wild cut the Stars lead to 5 at 6-1. Good save. Shot was stopped by the right pad of Hudobin, but then Greenway was right there, and he hit in the rebound, and there goes Hudobin's shutout. But we're still up by 5 with 11:32 to go. Assisted by Bonino and Hartman. And back to Bear. Here's Dickinson. Good save by Stalock. It was only up 2-0. Wow. Might be none. I'm not sure. Oh, well. Might be none. I think it is. I think all 6 goals are given up by Talbot, and they brought in Stalock. He's been pretty good. Here we go. Slapper score! Tomano with a wicked one-timer from the right circle. A wicked one-timer from the right circle for Tomano. Number 12, and the Stars lead by 6 again. You didn't miss anything. Despite me losing the face-off, but flip ended, so Will lost the face-off. Here's Sturgeon. Here's Hartman, who got the second assist on the first and only goal so far for the Wild. Here's Robertson. Robertson, open space in front of him. Good save by Stalock, and he is got killed. Here's Robertson, and he was hit as he shot it, so it was only like a pass that went wide. 9 minutes to go in the game, 7-1 Dallas, and that's dumped in by Minnesota. I did not mean to do that. I was adjusting the camera. Robertson got it, though. Turned it over. Here's Greenway. Bank pass for Bonino behind the net. That's the point. Surgeon with a blast. I think it got through and was stopped by O'Donnell. Turned over. Greenwood scores again. Greenwood has both goals for Minnesota, and it's a 5-goal game again, but there is only, like, 7 minutes left. 2nd goal tonight, 18th of the year for Greenwood. Off a turnover, backhander, went above the glove of Udobin and below the crossbar. 7:31 to go in the game. It's now 7-2 Dallas. Unassisted. 2nd tonight for Greenwood, 18th of the year. Here's Colliano. Across Sponsa, missed the net. Here's Klimbert in the corner. Colliano got punched off the putt. Not punched, but hit off the putt. Turned over now. Colliano's behind the net. Rubber on attempt. Stalock's there and mid save. Passes to Surgeon. 6 minutes left. 5-goal game. Here's Rast. And Rast just got killed. And I just got tripped. Tomo tripped over the guy. He was of the Rast who got hit hard. That shot is blocked. Fell right to Parisi. Back to Rast. Now behind the net. Still has the putt somehow. Klimbert has it, got killed. Here's Hastings. I said that boring penalty earlier. Wild did not score. Turned over. Surgeon has it. 3:30 remains. 7-2 Dallas. Here's in the Wild. Good pass to Parisi. Good glove save by Udobin. Up to Ben. Up to Ben. Ben got hit, but he keeps the putt. Over to Radulov. Couldn't get the shot on. Another shot was gloved. Glove saved by Sturgeon. Rebound. Ben. Or Sadin. His shot is stopped. Hit hard. I have a chance to fight, but I didn't accept it. Minute 20 to go. 7-2 Dallas. Is Ben or Sadin that hit hard. Here's Pavelski. Over to Radulov. What? They scored! The Surgeon. Well, not Surgeon. I thought the goalie saved that. I think he did, but I think the Wild put the putt into their own net. 39 on the year for Radulov. I believe the goalie got over and made the save, the desperation save, but then the Wild put the putt in their own net after that, but I thought that wasn't in, and then it was in. So we did that goal. We're out on 38-18. We're out scoring obviously 8-2. But I want to see that replay. It's like a minute left in the game or something. But I think, who's their goalie again? I forgot his name. Stalock, I was like, because look at this save. What a one-timer. Oh, that was close. It was a good one-timer by Radulov. Did pass by Pavelski. He got it with the stick, but then it hit him like the ribs or the armpit. Went behind him. Hit his pad, right pad, and then just trickled in the net as it barely went in the net, and it just snuck inside the left post. So he did make the desperation save, hit his stick, then it hit where his armpit is, then it hit his right pad, the bad of his right pad, and then trickled in. It barely got in, and it barely snuck inside the left post. So, well, it was a good save by Stalock, but unfortunately it was all for nothing because the putt ended up going in. After that, assisted by Pavelski and Cetera, up ahead to Hintz. Hintz lost the putt. There's a minute or 50 seconds to go in the game. Here's a wild player, and that shot was blocked and out of play. This shot will stay in the start zone, left circle of the start zone. And we win the face-off back to Johns, who has scored. Turned out, oh no, Hintz still has it somehow. Up to head to Duryanov, who needs to go for a hat trick. Roundtrap needs to go for 40, but obviously there's only 40 seconds to go. Up to Johns now. Johns doesn't have much speed. Is there someone over to my left? There is! Pavelski scored! 9-2. 32.6 to go. Second tonight for Pavelski, 34th of the year, so we have Pavelski has 2 goals, Duryanov has 2 goals. That means a 1 goal away from the hat trick, both of them, but there's only 32 seconds to play. Assisted by Johns and Hintz. Johns has at least a goal and an assist here tonight. Shot! Stopped by Salot. Holds it, or he covers it with 26.9 to go. Faceoff's 21-9 in favor of us. Now 22-9. Shot by Duryanov! Gloved by the goaltender. Surprised he didn't throw that out. Wish he did. Here we go. Lose the faceoff, but it's only like their 10th win. Here we go. And it's dumped in 15 seconds. Fans on their feet. And last home game of the year, obviously they're making the playoffs. Shot, well, he was hit as he shot it, so it went wide. Picked up by Hintz to Duryanov. Putt is poached at the way and turned over. Here's Suter, and that is oh no, not yet, because he's offside. 1.3 left. Once the putt drops, the game will be over, and the Stars will win 9-2 over the Wild. And we win the face-off, and that's all she wrote. Stars win 9-2. Dobin, fortunately, doesn't get the shutout, but he still gets a win, and we win 9-2. And here's a salute. And the regular season was 16 winning streak. Obviously, win the playoffs, but we clinch the Western Conference and/or President's Trophy, or neither. I don't know. Dickinson, 1 goal, 2 assists, 2 hits. It's a 3rd star. We outshot on 41-18. They out-hit us though, 23-15. 2nd star, Duryanov, 2 goals, 1 assist, 1 hit. And the 1st star is probably Pavelski, right? And the face-offs are 23-10 in favor of us. And the 1st star is Pavelski, 2 goals, 2 assists, no hits. And Silent Tad was 927 for us, or 926 for us, 457 for them. As I've said, Jordan Greenway had both goals for the Wild. I need 2 shots in the game, both resulted in goals. Pavelski 2 goals, 2 assists. Duryanov 2 goals and an assist. Dickinson a goal and 2 assists. Barrett 2 assists. Radjov had a goal and an assist. Same for Johns. Robertson had 2 assists. Fonsa had an assist. Same for Cetera. Ben had a goal. Hintz had an assist. Lundell had an assist. Camano had a goal. And then after that, no one. The only people that didn't get points were Colliano, Hastinen, and Como. Oh no, correction. The only people that didn't get a point, or at least 1 point, was Colliano, Hastinen, Como, and Sadin. But Colliano, Hastinen, and Sadin all had +1s for plus minus, and Como, well, he had 0 goals, 0 assists, 0 points, 0 for plus minus. He only played 8 minutes and 38 seconds. Colliano only played 4 minutes and 3 seconds. Hastings played 24 minutes and 36 seconds, and Sadin played 22 minutes and 3 seconds. So we do win the game 9-2. Now let's go out to the main menu and see. Well, I might sim to the playoffs. Obviously, next episode of a series I haven't said it yet, but next episode of a series will be round 1. Next episode of a series, I'm not sure when it's going to be in real life, but in this game it'll be round 1, game 1 against whoever we're playing in the first round of the 2021 Stanley Cup playoffs. Yes, NHL 22 is not even out yet, but next episode of the series, like I said, it will be round 1, game 1 against whoever the Stars are playing in the first round of the 2021 Stanley Cup playoffs. Which in this game haven't happened yet. Obviously, in this game, it was a full season, unlike this past season, which it wasn't. Because of COVID, obviously, because it delayed last year, delayed 2 seasons ago, so See, our season has ended. Satan finished with 93 points. Unfortunately, didn't win in that last game. I saw the Maple Leafs. I think they won. I don't think we clinched the President's Trophy, guys. We clinched the conference. But I saw right there before I clicked on this that the Maple Leafs clinched their conference. So we clinched the conference. But I don't know we clinched the... Oh! We both won, so unfortunately, we're not going to win the President's Trophy, unfortunately, we're not going to win the President's Trophy like I did in my Be a Pro and my Expansion Draft franchise. But, so the Maple Leafs, 113 points, we had 112. Flames had 112 too, but like I said, we had the tiebreaker. So, Maple Leafs, well, clinched the Eastern Conference and the President's Trophy. We clinched the Western Conference, so we'll have home ice advantage throughout the playoffs. And the only time we wouldn't have home ice advantage is if we play the Maple Leafs in the Stanley Cup Final, which that's the only time we can play them because they're in the Eastern Conference and we're in the Western Conference. But I want to see, like, are the playoff spots decided? Okay, here are the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and eighth, but seventh is still... No. All eight have been decided is that the Canadians, although they have 94 points, aren't a playoff team. It's the Maple Leafs, Capitals, Sabres, Lightning, Bruins, Panthers, Penguins, and Rangers. Although Canadians at 94 points, unfortunately, didn't make the playoffs. Western Conference, it's going to be us. The Flames, which that's the team to beat, is about that 112 points. Oilers, too, 108 points. Blues, 97. Vegas, 93. Avalanche, 92. Winnipeg, 89. Anaheim, 85. So all 16 teams have been decided. Obviously, everyone's played all their games. I don't see the Atlantic division. Is that where the Canadians are? Yeah. Just that every team rated from the Atlantic have 100 or more points. It's a good division right there. And then the Metro, obviously, there's only 3 mates in it. And then, obviously, in the Central, there's 4. Dallas, St. Louis, Colorado, and Winnipeg. And then there's 4 in the Pacific. Calgary, Edmonton, Vegas, and Anaheim. Now, we're playing the number 8 seed, whoever that is. So we're playing Anaheim because it'll be the Stars and the Ducks, the Flames and the Jets, the Oilers and the Avalanche, and the Blues and the Golden Knights. And the Stars, the Flames, the Oilers, and the Blues have home ice advantage for those 4 series. And then the Eastern Conference, it's the Maple Leafs and the Rangers? Rangers, right? Yeah. Yeah, there'll be the Maple Leafs and the Rangers, the Capitals and the Penguins, the Sabres and the Panthers, and the Lightning and the Bruins. And the Maple Leafs, the Capitals, the Sabres, and the Lightning have home ice advantage for those 4 series. So we'll be playing the Ducks in the first round. Let's just find out. Let's sim do it because it shouldn't be that far away. I mean, there should probably be in this game probably like 3 or 4 days away from the day we are on, which is April 6th, 2021, which in real life obviously already happened. So yeah, let's before I start, let's just ooh. Tanner. Oh, is that AHL? Oh yeah, that's the AHL. Okay, I'll deal with that later. I thought that. See, wait, oh, so I want to see also before the AHL still going on. The Texas Stars are actually pretty good. The Texas Stars, AHL the Dallas Stars are 50, 17, and 6, and they're 8-0-2 in their last 10. Did they? They're about to play the Ice Hogs, the Rockford Ice Hogs, and the Stars have 106 points. Ice Hogs have 105 points, and they have how many games do they play? Sorry about doing this, but they had clinched the playoffs. Obviously, there's like maybe they'll win the Calder Cup. Maybe. How many games do they have left? Because I thought they only played like 73 games in the AHL or whatever. They have 3 games left. They play Rockford, then they play HSK, whatever that team is, and they play them twice. Rockford's at home. The first game it's at HSK is at home, and then the second game it's at HSK is on the road. So I have 3 games left. But can they make the playoffs? Well, they already made the playoffs, but can they win the division? Who knows? But obviously, we're worried about this. Okay. Okay, I'll do... I didn't mean to do that. I'll just do all that stuff after I'm done filming. Okay, so it's we only get 1 day off. It was April 6th when we played the Wild. April 7th we got off. April 8th is game 1 against the Ducks in Dallas because obviously we have a home ice advantage. And it goes, first 2 games are at home, next 2 games are in Anaheim. Game 5, if it goes that far, is in Dallas. Game 6, if it goes that far, is in Anaheim. And Game 7, if it goes that far, is in Dallas. So, also, when's that? Is that it? Oh, yeah! They won 2-1. I know it's that. Did they clinch the division then? No, they haven't clinched the division, but they're at 3 points now. 108 to 105. They haven't clinched the division, but they still won. But now, obviously, they're at 8th, right? Yeah. So, now, obviously, Satan it says he leads the team in points, but obviously, we haven't played yet. Next episode of the series, like I said, I'm not sure when it's going to be in real life, but in this game, it'll be round 1, game 1, against the Ducks. And then next episode after that will be the first elimination day for either team, and then the next episode of the series will be round 1, game 1 against the Ducks in Dallas. And then next episode after that will be the first elimination game for either team in that series, or in this series, which is against the Ducks, obviously. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Go Stars. And yeah, alright, time for those on the board. If this episode, the like button. Subscribe if you have the entire mom, dad, grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about the videos. And I'm gonna see you in episode number 7 of this Dallas Stars NHL 21 franchise series. See you in episode number 7. And eat a lot of bacon and go Stars.